Hey there, sport. Can you grab me a drink, please?
Slick.
A slick, daddy. Can I get me a cocktail?
I say slick sometimes.
He says slick sometimes.
Oh, fuck. Are you recording already?
Welcome to the third episode of the Taylor Talking Podcast. Cast. Drew's here with me from the very beginning. Say hi, Drew.
What's up?
Hi, Drew. We all love you. Thanks for coming again. Even though, this is the Taylor Talking Podcast.
I refuse to be ignored.
Yeah, I refuse to be ignored too. So anyways, welcome to the third episode of the Taylor Talking Podcast. We're going to talk about Ocean Gate today. Because why not? Everybody else is.
Are they?
Well, they were.
All right.
I don't know. What do you think I should talk about, Drew?
No, I like Ocean Gate. We talked about it the other night for a little bit, and you caught me up on it because I really didn't know much about it, honestly. Like, I saw a couple of memes. I didn't really get it. But then after you told me really what was going on, it was even weirder than what I thought was going on. So
for sure. And we're going to kind of get into some, I don't know, maybe conspiracies about the situation, like things that the media was covering up while it was happening.
Oh my God, please, let's talk about it.
Yes! I really hope that the mic picked up your beer can opening too.
I'm sure it did. It's a quality microphone.
High quality H2O.
Yeah, it's got an LED that just constantly changes colors. So
it's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll record one of these podcasts and they'll get to see it. Actually, if you follow me on TikTok, which is Taylor.talking, you'll see some TikToks which include said microphone.
Ooh, spoiler.
Yeah, I'm fancy. But speaking of TikTok, anybody that's listening, if you don't already follow me, you should go to TikTok and look for Taylor.talking, Taylor, period, Talking, and follow me because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live. Yay! I want to do a live podcast. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, yeah, Ocean Gate. Basically, a bunch of rich billionaires. Actually, okay, let me start by saying this. I don't wish harm on anybody. I don't wish death on anybody. I wouldn't wish what happened to them on, my worst enemy. So, I'll say that. However, in my eyes, this was just natural selection.
Yeah. I mean, that's one way to look at it, definitely. We can get into the conspiracy, because you still think they died.
No, I am unsure of what I think. Because, I don't know, it's just so weird. Did they, you had mentioned the other day, you brought up a point while we were talking about them, faking their own deaths. But it's why would these guys need to fake their own death? One of them was a 19-year-old boy. Why would he need to fake his own death?
Well, I mean, the rest of them, I guess I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I don't know their names, but I know, or I think I know, that they were all pretty well off, right? They were all recently wealthy, worth several million, several hundred million, billions of dollars in some cases, or at least one case, I think.
Yeah, no, they're... I'm choking. There were definitely, they were the 1%. That's no lie. The only person that I have some remorse for is the 19-year-old boy. Because I guess one of the two of the people that were on it were a father and son. And the son didn't even want to go. He just did it to make his dad happy is what they were saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some psycho 19-year-olds out there, okay?
Very true,
yeah,
very true.
Remember, oh God, I'll never remember these people's names. I want to say Vandersloot.
I don't know.
Is that a word? Some fucking psycho white Norwegian kid that killed some other white kid down in I don't know, fucking...
I have no idea.
Yeah, fuck, my memory sucks, but...
I don't watch the news because it's depressing.
Oh, there's some psycho 19-year-olds out there. So
For sure.
If they really were just like, oh, let's fake our deaths so we can escape with all this new money that we just made and buy an island somewhere and get some Epstein shit going on.
So, okay, this is like the really, really psychotic part of my brain. But part of me thinks they faked their death to go live on a colony on some other planet. Like, all this Elon Musk shit where they're like talking about like terraforming planets and having bases and places where people can actually go and live there. What if that is already a legitimate thing and they already have these bases and these so-called quote unquote tests being done by Tesla are them actually flying these rich bastards to these like bases?
Yeah.
I told you this is the really psychotic part of my brain.
Yeah. Well, so we're still talking about whether or not OceanGate really was a thing or if it was an elaborate cover up for something.
Well, and that's this is definitely something I wanted to get into because, like, what is it? The Navy, the Coast Guard, whoever the fuck it was, they said these people died the first day. Like, what you said they only made it like 3,600 feet?
Yeah, and I saw something different. I saw an interview, I think it was with James Cameron.
Yeah.
And obviously all the times that he's gone down and the connections he's made in that community or whatever, he was made instantly aware. And I think it was at 3,200 feet that, they heard
imploded,
they heard a noise and basically everyone knew that the game was over. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, at first, they're like, okay, they're going down. They only have 8 hours of oxygen. And then they go missing. And somehow, mysteriously, the news is saying they have 96 hours of oxygen. It's like, okay, where the fuck did this extra 90 hours come from? So they also spanned it out the rest of the week. And a lot of news stories happened while like the Titan had already been done imploded. Like they were already dead, and they spread it out to cover up Joe Biden having paperwork to get him impeached filed. There was a huge boat full of refugees that sank and everybody fucking died. There was no media coverage about that. There was something else I was gonna say and I forgot what it was. But long story short, everybody knew that they were dead from day one, and they decided to manipulate it for as long as they could to cover up news that was actually important that could potentially piss people off.
Yeah. That's been a reoccurring thing over the last, I don't know, 7
decade?
Well, at least like hardcore the last 7 years.
For sure.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Oh boy, now they're going to think we're fucking pro-Trump or something.
Oh God, we're not. We are I am not.
No, you're right. There's a lot of shit that did happen. So if you want to start breaking it down one by one.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
All right. So go first.
Well, I know you're really excited to talk about this, but there was a motion filed to kind of start the process of impeaching Joe Biden, and it obviously has a lot to do with what was going on with his son Hunter Biden. And you had sent me a screenshot of a text that Hunter Biden had sent to someone. It was like, I'm sitting next to my dad, and if you don't watch, like, total bitch move shit. Like, I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, it's I think this is a WhatsApp message that was recovered probably from his laptop, I'm guessing. But yeah, the shit that keeps coming out about Hunter Biden and China and his dad, and like, I mean, I'm not the only one talking. This is not a conspiracy as far as I'm concerned.
This is like actual, like, you can look up the articles, and I mean, I guess it's still the media, so who knows? But
well, yeah, and you can go to, I think, Marco Polo. You can actually look at all the stuff that they've uploaded from it. They keep doing it. More stuff keeps coming out. Like, it's insane.
Crazy. Yeah, so that's happening. God, I know there was the boat of refugees, but there was something else.
Oh gosh.
I can't remember.
Aliens.
No, Ironically, I don't think it had to do with aliens. Oh, yeah, I don't know. But fuck the rich man, right? Yeah, I watched a video today that showed the whole crew, everyone who is now dead, getting into the vessel, getting bolted into the vessel. They're all recording themselves from the inside. I don't know if this video was like the same day that they died, or if this was like, I don't know if they did more than one voyage together. Was this the only one they did?
I have no idea, but
the video was eerie as fuck because obviously they're all dead now, and they were in the same exact submersible that imploded.
Well, this just ties right into what you were talking about, which is like, you know, they drug it out, they twisted it, they highlighted, you know, here's the video of them climbing into the submarine and being bolted inside.
Right.
Like, it appeals to every, I don't want to get too abusive here, but like every person who doesn't have anything better to do, like, this is, here you go, and you're like, oh my god, here's a video of them being bolted inside of it. Like, if you don't have anything really going on,
that's like the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. Like, that shit was on all day, every day.
Yes, it was.
Like, while I was working, we were literally playing it in the background and talking about it in our team chats. Like, it's crazy how much the media blinds us openly in front of our fucking faces.
Yes, I mean, that shit's, it's like the equivalent of watching two turtles fight. I mean, in like reality, like in the grand scheme of things, you're watching something that means absolutely nothing.
Literally nothing. That's why I don't watch the news, because the only shit that's on there is depressing or terrifying or not real, and most of it's not real anyway, or it's some fucked up version that's not even close to what's actually happening.
Well, I mean, it's all day, all the time. Your input all the time. You're looking at your smartphone. You're watching TV.
It's a problem.
It's all programming.
Like,
so
I'm literally addicted to my phone.
Yeah,
It's the
problem.
first thing I look at when I wake up. I stare at it all day long. Like, there's times I've literally gone live on TikTok just to keep me off my phone while I work.
Well, shit.
Literally, it's a problem.
All right, well, let's push this just a little further. You gotta be real.
Okay.
What's your average weekly screen time?
I honestly don't know, but it's high.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know,
All
but it's
right.
high. It is definitely high.
I can proudly say that I'm sub 4 hours a day. That's my average daily screen time. It's like 3 hours and 40, 3 hours and 20 minutes. I do pretty good because I use my phone a lot for work, you know, for emails and shit like that. So
Yeah.
all right.
Let me check. Hang on. Let me check. Well, my screen time wasn't enabled, so I don't know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, back to the conspiracy about the other thing that happened while the quote unquote Ocean Gate was going down.
Okay. Were you going to say something?
No, I thought you had another one.
Oh! He just, like, mysteriously rolled back into a weird position. Like, what? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but if they really did die, no, they had it coming. Just looking at the way that this thing was built, I watched a video of the dude, like the CEO or whatever the fuck, and he's like talking about everything that he did and how he builds it, and he's like, oh yeah, I got this from a camping goods store, and yeah, this is blah blah blah, and like, it's all shit that you could get from like Home Depot or Walmart. And I'm sorry, but if you're going 12,000 fucking feet deep below fucking sea level, I'm gonna need some more than a fucking propane tank. And then you pull out the Logitech controller, and no, you lost me there, homeboy. I'm not about to have you fucking controlling me around the ocean with a little Nintendo stick.
Yeah, but that's exactly why it works so good, to get people hooked to it, because they were like, what the fuck? Is this for real?
I think it was just a bunch of stupid people trying to pretend that they were smart, and it worked out terribly for them.
Did any of the people who like built it or had anything to do with the creating of it, did they die? Or was it just other people?
I read like a whole article on this, and I guess the company was sued in like 2012 or something like that for committing fraud, first of all. And then they hadn't, like, when they first started, like, actually building these submersibles, they had a legitimate engineer who said, if you do this, you will die. This is not safe. And they fucking fired him. They fired the only person that told them the truth. If you do this, you'll fucking die. And they didn't listen because they thought they were God. They were like, we have money, we can do whatever we want. And look where they ended up. Another funny thing that I just found so sweetly ironic. I don't remember if it was the CEO's distant relatives or somebody in the submersible was related directly to a couple that died on the Titanic. The sweet, sweet, sweet irony.
Yeah. See, I'm still on the conspiracy theory shit. Like, they're just making all that up to make you think that that's what it's all about.
So what's it all about then?
I don't know, man. Like, who gives a fuck about these idiots that may have or may have not died in a tin can?
Yeah, they are so rich. Who literally cares if they are alive or dead?
The rich. You're not a huge fan of the rich, are you?
I mean, it's only because I want to be one of the rich. I would just like to not live paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, shit.
But okay, let me ask you this. If you had millions and millions or even billions and billions of dollars, would you go on an ocean gate voyage? Would you get in the Titan and just like, down to the wreckage?
No, because that shit terrifies me. Like, I'll do heights. Like,
yeah.
I'll go skydiving, you know? I don't know if I do base jumping. That's pretty fucking crazy. But, like, yeah, if I won the lottery or was rich for whatever other reason, I would do some stupid white shit, you know? White people shit. Yeah, they do stupid shit. They risk their lives.
Which is so dumb. Why wouldn't you want to, like, do something that you can, like, enjoy and not die from?
White privilege.
Literally.
I got a good one. As far as conspiracy theories go, that might have been, you know, something might have been covered up a little bit.
Okay.
So mine, and I'm trying to stay away from politics, but this has to do with, like, COVID. So, like, you know, it was a pretty big deal. But during this time, you know, with the whole OceanGate thing, the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, went to China and met with Xi Jinping. And when he came back, basically reversed our stance on where COVID came from.
Huh.
Do you remember? I mean, I hope most of you realize that they came out with a report that said, yeah,
it came from a lab.
It most likely came from a lab. So that was several months ago. But when this guy, our Secretary of State, came back from China, they officially published a reversal of that said it was natural occurring, that it did come from a wet market or a bat or whatever the hell the original story was. So that was a pretty big deal because that basically nullified everything that we had said. So I don't know. Maybe people would care about that if they knew about it and they weren't thinking about OceanGate. I don't know.
I've never had COVID and I've never had a vaccine, so I'm a pureblood.
Yeah.
In 15 years, they'll be asking me for my blood for $10,000 an ounce. Or a quart or a pint, however much they take out. I don't know.
They'll probably just strap you to a bed and take it
and I'll
forcefully.
never be gone, yeah. I'll never leave that bed. I am a universal blood donor, too, so...
Yeah, it's either...
I found a market!
Yeah, either you're going to be wealthy or...
a lab rat.
Not able to move, yeah, one of the two. What else happened that you think they might have been trying to cover up with that whole OceanGate shit?
Well, there was... I don't know. I just choked on my spit. I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
I'm okay. There was I don't know what specific day this occurred, but there was a meeting that took place with some government officials about this base in Antarctica. And one of the speakers actually worked at this base. And another one of the guys, I believe his name is Stephen Greer. something Greer. I believe it's Stephen Greer. He has done a lot of documentaries about aliens and UFOs. He also spoke at this meeting basically saying that this quote unquote training facility or research facility that we have in Antarctica is way more than what they've actually like made known to the public. And the things that the man that was stationed at this place said were insane. Basically, what he said is they had made a grid into the ground that gave them the ability to send data faster than light. They could literally move things faster than the speed of light with this technology. It could also generate earthquakes. The day that they enabled this technology was the same day that those 2 earthquakes hit Turkey. And it can send super powerful laser beams into space.
Oh, I remember you talking about this. Or you showed me the video.
Yeah. So basically, they're saying that this is obviously very dangerous technology, but they're supposedly using it because, like, the threat of UFOs is so severe and yada, yada, yada. But I don't know. I feel like it sounds like they're trying to, like, keep something away that they don't want here. But, like, I don't know whether or not that's good or bad.
Yeah, so basically, the video I saw was one of these people she's been talking about.
Stephen Greer, yeah.
Yeah, basically, like, they've been shooting lasers off into fucking space, man, and, like, they could fucking potentially kill something out there,
Yes.
piss somebody off. 'Cause
Blow something up, yeah.
They keep fucking around, they're going to find out. Like, it was... And this guy, I mean, seemed incredibly credible. Incredibly credible.
I mean, I guess it depends on who you talk to, because if you talk to some brainwashed sheeple, they're going to think we sound like Looney Tunes. But if you talk to somebody woke like us...
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
We're so meta.
All I'm going to say is this guy had glasses on, wire-rimmed glasses,
He's
and
bald.
male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
So I took him very seriously.
He knows what the fuck is up. He's
Yeah.
also been on Ancient Aliens, so I
God.
absolutely love him even more. He's the one that did the documentary and Unacknowledged, which talks about how the government has covered up aliens and how we've basically been reverse engineering alien technology and all this crazy shit.
See, so we got into aliens. I like aliens.
Yeah, I like aliens
I like
too.
Winding around to aliens
My
every time.
biggest fantasy that I really hope comes true someday is to get abducted by aliens and to just like have a whole Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy moment and have them just like show me the universe.
Wow.
Do you think I'm a nerd?
Do you want to get probed?
Honestly, if I got to see the universe, yeah, I would totally be okay with getting
What the
probed.
fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me? You could go see things that your brain could not even comprehend. You wouldn't stick something up your ass to trade for that? No, that sounds like a
Well,
great fucking deal to me.
I mean, that's all good. I mean, that would be awesome. I don't know if I'd trade probing for that, but my whole thing would be like,
Come on.
First of all, I want to come back, and I want to have evidence, because you can't just drop me off in a cornfield in Iowa.
Why would you want to come back?
To fucking brag. To be like, look what I did.
But people here fucking suck. The planet here is literally dying because people suck so much and they won't listen to the good people
But
that are telling them the planet is dying.
If you had those two things, though, like, if like you're like, okay, cool, like, we'll do this thing you want to do with me, alien dude, but you got to bring me back, and I have to have evidence, because if you had evidence of something like that, like if someone scooped you up and like took you on a mystic voyage and brought you back, and you were like taking selfies and like, yo, we're on Venus, what's up?
Saw, dude.
Yeah, like brunch, what's up? We're
Brunch at the restaurant on the other end of the
we're
universe.
Like the fucking North Star.
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
God.
if you brought
What's
that
up,
back,
Beetlejuice? We out here chilling.
yeah, it would. I think it would change the world, honestly.
Do you think Facebook works in space?
Oh Jesus!
I would want to post to Facebook like, yo, we just chilling out here at Orion's Belt, boy.
Oh God! I thought Facebook was like a dying. I mean, I'm sure they have their own. Social
I feel like
media.
such a fucking old gremlin
There you
because
go.
I use Facebook.
You could bring a new social media back from the aliens. They probably have something.
Oh,
shit! That's what I'm saying. You could like totally leapfrog Elon Musk. Be like,
Bro, I am Elon Musk now. I am the Elon Musk now.
yeah, your Elon Musk belongs to me now. All your Elon Musk belongs to
Take me to your Elon.
No, that would be fucking sick, but I guess I don't know how you get to that point. I mean, hopefully, I don't know, the first person who actually can bring back fucking concrete evidence.
I mean, I'm sure it's happened. I guarantee it's happened. They just haven't told us.
You're right. It's out there. I mean, I've seen what the fuck.
So, okay, we were talking a bunch of shit about rich people taking all their, $250,000 to go to see the Titanic. In a heartbeat, I would sell my soul for the opportunity to go to space. And let me tell you why. Because the crafts that you go to space in are designed by aerospace engineers who have a safety protocol set that they go by, and they don't hire some average fucking Joe in their neighborhood to build them a fucking rocket ship.
Man, I don't know. The statistics lately have been not that great.
Well, that's because we've just started trying to do new things. We're trying to create new technology. There's going to be a lot of crashes and burns.
Yeah.
Same exact thing happened before we went to the moon, you know?
I don't know, man. That's a hell of... I mean, I guess if you were to go out on a rocket, it goes... takes off, you get up, you're, dropping boosters, and all of a sudden it fucking blows up.
Okay, honestly, having someone say, oh my god, Taylor R.I.P., she died in a catastrophic rocket explosion is
saying.
way cooler than, oh my god, Taylor imploded in a little man-made submarine trying to go see the Titanic. That sounds way pussy shit, and going to space is way badass.
Yeah, I agree. You'd be a rocket person.
Yeah, I'd be like,
rocket person.
Oh my god, Taylor was so brave.
Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. People would talk shit too.
I know. I literally...
oh my god, she's so stupid. I can't believe she paid money to do that.
I'm going to publicly state this right now. Taylor Talking Podcast, Episode 3, Season 1. If I ever become rich and famous, and I have the opportunity to go to space, and I do blow up and die, you have my permission to roast my sheer stupidity. I'm smart enough to realize that that's kind of a dumb decision. But if the Virgin Mobile guy can do it, then I can do it. Fuck Bezos. I'm going with the Virgin guy.
God, he's such a fucking weirdo.
I don't care. Tell me somebody that's not a fucking weirdo.
Oh, yeah, when you get up into the billionaires, they're all fucking weird. They're all fucking weird.
Is that a caveat to being a billionaire? You have to be some perverted freak?
God. Yeah, I would think so.
You could never be a billionaire. You're too vanilla.
I know. I am. I have a crucifix around my neck.
I got it for you.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I am not a practicing. I don't believe in Christianity, but I bought him a crucifix, and I was surprised that I didn't burst into flames when I touched it.
I'm glad you didn't.
I know, right? God was like, "Fuck you, bitch!
Yeah,
Smite thee."
Blackface is so out.
What? What the fuck, Drew? Okay, crop that out of here. What the fuck? Drew's no longer allowed on this podcast. I apologize, guys. He's been fired.
What?
Drew's been fired.
Just cut that out. I'm sorry.
Oh, just cut it out. I'm sorry. Gosh. Anyway.
Oh my god. No, I'm glad you didn't burst into flames. That's really good.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I was bursting into flames this past week.
It's been hot around here.
Well, I was more saying mentally, I've been burnt out. Yeah. I've been so burnt out these past couple of weeks. Literally, we got back from vacation, and the first day back to work, I was immediately burnt out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was in April, huh?
I know. And I've been burnt out since April.
Holy shit.
It's time goes by so fast. So it's working. I blink and the weekend's over. Working. I blink and there's another weekend passed.
Yeah.
It's really fucking draining, and I've been in kind of a really low headspace this past week, and I'm feeling better today, but I don't know if that's because I'm kind of manic or if I'm just feeling better.
I think you're feeling better.
Okay, you said I was kind of manic earlier.
I was just rolling with what you said.
Oh,
I didn't want to tip the boat. I was just like, yeah.
Whatever you say, honey.
Yeah, you brought it up, so I just yes, you are. That's what you want? Yes,
That's
you
not
are.
what I want.
No, I don't know. Well, I guess this is the first time, you told me that you've been feeling this way since our vacation. Because our vacation was awesome.
It was awesome, and I wanted to go back.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been super busy myself, traveling for work, had a couple of grueling weeks there back to back. I got a couple more coming up here, so.
I think a lot of it also has to do that I work from home. I don't go into an office, so I
Yeah.
don't have like that work camaraderie that I'm used to getting.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any friends here in Des Moines. I mean, I definitely have friends, but it's not like I don't have somebody that I can call and be like, hey, let's go get drinks. And the one friend that I do have like that is moving.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I mean, my job's totally different. I travel a lot for my job. I'm getting ready to go out to West Virginia here in a couple of weeks. I was just in Chicago a couple of weeks ago. But you have been crushing it at your job. You just won Luminaries for the second year in a row.
Yay!
And got some stuff in the mail and saw some stuff on the internet, and it seemed like, I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, I just got attacked by our cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I was the #1 performer in my whole department 2 years in a row, so it's been a really good feeling. Like I said, the burnout's been real, so like I felt like I've been doing a lot that didn't really go. Like I feel like I've been doing a lot that hasn't really been recognized. But today, one of my coworkers totally stopped that feeling because she basically like reassured me that I was like a huge asset to the company and that they would be lost without me. And I was like, I literally got teary-eyed reading the comment that you left me. It was so sweet, and it was literally everything that I needed to hear because I've been so fucking burnt out, and this comment just really made it feel like all the work I've been doing was worth it. And yeah, like it really gave me that extra lift that I needed to keep going because man, oh man, was I struggling.
Yeah, it's interesting that, you know, you'd won Luminaries and they did send you some stuff in the mail, but it was this one just kind of small comment that really meant.
Literally. Yeah, I got a whole trophy in the
Yeah.
mail, but all it took was one coworker to be like, hey, I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah. I love you, Sarah.
Well, that's great. I mean, with everything that has been going on since our vacation, the recognition that you've gotten in the last couple of weeks has been, I hope, a good thing for you.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a good feeling knowing that my company also thinks I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I know. My job, like, I don't get that reassurance. I guess
you are
I
in a
just-
whole different ball field. I am very
am.
much in the corporate technology
Yeah.
world, and you are laborer, construction, cursing,
Sh-
and tobacco, and
Show me the results. is
Yeah.
what it is, yeah. And then, you know, really the only time that you get any kind of acknowledgement is if you fuck up. So that's always good, though. It's always a learning experience, and you realize what to do, not to do next time. So it's all good. But
I try to learn something new every day.
well, hopefully, you know, we have an exciting weekend coming up. We're going to hang out with your mom tomorrow.
My
It's
mom's
her-
birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to my mom.
Yeah.
I won't say her. She's 35 years old. We're going to go hang out with her at the casino. I'm super excited. We're going to go see my stepdad. Drew is in love with my stepdad, Jimmy.
We're homies. Yeah, I
They
miss
have
them.
a bond.
Yeah. Well, especially, you know, like, we have to have each other's backs, so that's kind of where we're at, you know, in this
For sure.
this whole thing we got going on.
You're stuck with us crazy women, which is me and my mom.
Yeah, I try to bolster him. I hope that he tries to have my back.
You both know what the other one's going through.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. The camaraderie,
Yeah.
the brothership. No, we're excited. We got a good weekend coming up, and then the 4th of July is not too far behind it.
I have it off. I don't have to work on the 4th of
Yeah.
July. I love
I
it.
think we're going to do some kayaking. Hopefully with your friend that's getting ready to move away that you mentioned earlier.
Hopefully we get to spend some time with her. Yeah.
And then the weekend after that,
You've got something planned, but I have no idea what it is.
a little bit of a surprise. So hopefully that helps you in the mental health department.
Hopefully.
As well.
I mean, I'm down for anything that gets me out of this fucking slump I've been in.
Yeah, it's going to be a good.
I just got my
July.
nails done. Does that have anything to do with what you're going to be doing?
She says she got her nails done. She did them herself.
I did my nails. Does that have anything to
There
do
you
with what you're going to be doing?
I got my nails done by myself.
By
in my living
myself.
room.
Yeah,
That's one way to say
That
it.
is
yeah.
true. I do my own nails.
Yeah, they
I do
look
my
awesome.
own lashes.
Yeah, she's got a whole thing going on.
I don't do my own hair anymore. I do my own extensions, but I don't color my own hair anymore. I don't cut my hair.
She'll have a beauty channel here before long.
Oh, yeah.
We'll plug that.
Nails, pedicures, hair extensions, eyelash extensions. Give me all of the sponsorships. Oh, speaking of sponsorships, you should look me up on TikTok. It's Taylor Talking on TikTok. Follow me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. I really, 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 really want to do a live podcast. I think that would be really cool. You guys could see Drew and I work in action. It'll be a fun time, I think. Or not, but at least we'll have the comments in front of us to figure it out. Well, I can't think of anything else to talk about, so I think that might be the end of the podcast.
God, I hope we have enough time.
I'm sure we'll be just fine. Who knows? Like, I doubt people can even stand listening to us for this long.
All right. I hope you guys have a good 4th of July. Safe, everybody.
Oh, listen to him.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the flip side, suckers. All right, tune in for the next episode. It's going to be coming out on July 9th. Keep an ear out and follow me on TikTok. Love you, bye.